morning, guys. I'm Kaiser Carmen with Carmen Farms, and well, we're starting off a little earlier than we normally do. Got a nice, pretty sunset coming up. Hopefully, you guys can see it. Kinda, maybe. Better pay attention to this first, though, because it's getting up there. I'm gonna set you guys down for a second, and then I'll continue talking. Kind of an odd intro, but it's okay. It works out. Maybe. Maybe not. Clean that out a little bit anyways. Set it up here for now because I can finish draining what's left of it before we go. Okay, well, yep. So, yeah, a little earlier start. Nice, pretty sunrise. Did I say sunset or something? That's sunrise. It's rising. It's in the east. So, but so we kind of got going on this circle. Watched the last video, so we got finished the first circle. And I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get started on the next one. I was able to. It was kind of later in the evening, so we didn't get a lot done, but we kind of got things rolling. But here's what we're planting into. There's a lot of stubble out here, a lot of trash. It's really good. This circle is what we call musto, and it's also the test plot circle, and it's also a circle that has some water restrictions. It's fully capable of watering full irrigation, and raising full irrigation corn, but we have to manage it, and one of the things that helps us manage it is making sure we keep a lot of trash out here. But the planter's doing a really good job. It's cleaning the furrows really nicely. As you can see, the wheel track there, I disc, but yeah, it's doing a really nice job, clean job. We're getting the seed in the ground where we want. There's good moisture there. I did pre-water this just because it needed it, but it's actually gotten less water on it than some of the other ones, and is in way better shape as far as that goes, mostly because it's got so much residue. So all of it looks good. Part of the reason we're starting earlier is I got other things going on today, so hopefully I can get a couple hours this morning, and then maybe a couple hours this evening. We'll see, but not in a huge hurry. It's just they did kind of put us in a chance of rain, kind of tonight, but more so tomorrow, with thunderstorms and whatnot. And because I've already pre-watered this circle, it's already wet. If we turn off and start getting rain, good rain, it would actually be, this would take a while for it to dry down enough for me to get in and plant. So kind of making sure this is done is important, but especially since we're supposed to have really good weather for growing, so I kind of want to take advantage of that, get it to come up and out of the soil nicely, and get everything set up. So for us, that would be great. But otherwise, we're still kind of working at a nice, easy pace. So we'll get started here and catch back with you after a little bit. Well, we're going good. We're still got a little bit of time yet. We're actually making really good time, and almost done with this half. Kind of see over there, and see what the planter's kind of doing. It's pushing a lot of trash out of the way, but we're planting good. Planting really nicely. I don't know. It's just a good view. But this is going really good. Well, nice thing about this 24-row planter is you plant for a couple hours and you're gonna have about 50 acres done. So it doesn't take long to knock out the acres with it. Alright, well, we ran out of seed, but I knew it'd be close, a little more, but we're doing pretty good. We got a little over 80 acres done on the circle, so by the time I go get a bag of seed to finish off just a little bit more here, what I'm thinking I want to get finished, I'm gonna run out of time basically, so I'm gonna get everything there and shut down. So maybe come back later this evening to go ahead and just finish up this last little bit and wait till morning to take and do the test plot. So alright guys, it's morning. Time to do the test plot. Well, that looks like a fancy rig. Alright, so we're doing our test plot with Brevant seeds. We have Mr. Justin Jameson here.
Good morning, Kaiser.
We all set up and ready to go?
Not even close.
Oh, okay.
Your first one of the year, you get to be experimented on.
Well, that's not all bad, I guess.
Oh, you get the field finished up?
Yep, all we got left is test plot.
And like usual, you're waiting on the seed guy.
Well, this is actually the first time you're not waiting on me.
That's a fair point.
What we're doing here is
24 rows.
24 rows.
Good. We're doing
6 in each plot, so we'll need to do 4 per round.
4, 4, and 2.
Yep.
And then whatever's left over, the rest of them.
Yep.
Okay.
Or I've got I've got just the, if we want to just do the, what's on the rest of the field.
14R22.
Yeah. Do you have an extra bag of that?
I don't have an extra bag of it.
We can throw that
Just throw
on.
whatever's left in there. Here,
So
we'll get it, and we'll get this vacuumed out so that we can put it right back in.
that'll work. Well,
What's that?
yeah, we can vacuum half of it, or I'm not worried about the vacuuming at the end because
Well, we gotta clean it out to get started anyway. So
it's all clean already.
You're empty.
We're empty. We're ready. Load up and go, man. So yeah, we'll be doing 6 rows of each plot. Alright, so this is our first round of doing the test plot. So basically all we're doing is we have 24 rows and we split it up into 6 rows apiece. So that'll be four different varieties of corn that we're planting. We'll have a total of 10 different varieties on this test plot. So the main reason we're doing the test plot, one, well, as the farmer, I get free seed, so who doesn't like free stuff, right? And 2, it also gives me an option and other farmers around to be able to look and see what varieties are doing better. And there's a lot of new new varieties. Some are experimental, I think, but a lot of new varieties, so we get to see what's coming out and what might match our farm better, because seed is always coming in and out. They're always changing the numbers, always changing. So you kind of have to keep moving. Once you find one you like, yeah, you can use it for maybe a couple years, but it's kind of like a computer, then all of a sudden it's outdated and you got to move on. So that's basically what we're doing here. It also helps them, Vermont Seeds, to get out more seeds out not in a controlled setting, and see what it can do on farmers' field. Basically, is what it's doing. So that is what we're doing right now. We're just going to plant through the end, and then we'll turn around, drive all the way back up there, and back into it, and do it all over again. So should work pretty good. All right. Kind of how the process works. Come back, they vacuum it all out. Got a cool contraption this year. And then we reload the seed. So yeah, we got Justin there, and we got Justin over here. so don't get them confused. Alright, well that's kind of some of the process. Alright guys, well, we're just finishing up the last of the test plot. Yeah, it only took us about an hour. It goes pretty quick when you got 24 rows and you're only doing six rows per plot, so, or seed corn. We got a total of 10 out here. We'll kind of try to watch it over as it comes up and through the season, kind of see show different varieties as we go on. Time goes on, Dustin will probably talk a little bit more and share a little bit more with us the difference in it and what we're looking at, maybe. But he's also pretty busy right now. A lot of test plots go in at this time of year, and I think he's got 2 more yet to do today, and 1 actually really quick. So yeah, pretty harmless. Everything went well. Gonna finish up, get to the end of the field here. I'll vacuum it out myself. I won't have their fancy vacuum cleaner. That's kind of a cool setup. But I won't have that. Not a big deal. I got my own kind of vacuum in the generator. Clean it out. Probably take this back into town and sit and wait for it to rain, or wait till next week to plant the rest of the irrigation, because this is the 4th and we normally won't start planting the other until closer to the 10th. So maybe at the beginning of the week, I don't know, we'll see. We still need to spray the weed on it, but we're also watering it at the moment. So that one, we'll just kind of wait and see what we got going on. I thought about trying to spray it today, but I don't think I'm going to be able to because of it running and wet. It's probably going to be better just to wait. The only other thing I can do is spray what I've already planted. Honestly, what I've got to go on it would probably be fine to go ahead and get put down. But we'll see what we kind of got going on and go from there. So with that, I think this will be the end of this video, of this one, corn planting. Don't worry, more corn planting will keep coming. And but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope we got a little bit of learning and a little bit of entertainment probably. So we'll catch you later. After almost 2 years of hardly having any rain, we have a flood with hail. Almost got hit by a tornado. Pretty certain something's got taken away. Wow.